So because we got so many questions, we're going to answer some questions as we go about our day. We want to try and get through most of these. But if you are new here, we just want to like cover the basic questions, like how old we are. We're 24. Wait, are we 24? Yeah, we are. We're 24. Yeah, 24. And our birthday's in December. It's December the 14th. There was a question actually asking for our moon and rising if we know. Okay, so we're Sagittarius sun. Our moon is Libra, and rising is Pisces. Who is the older twin? I'm the older twin by 8 minutes. We're considering on getting an 8, like an affinity, tattooed on us, like a matching tattoo, but we're a little bit scared to get tattoos because our mum kind of scared us. She's like, don't put ink on your body, like it's not good for your skin. She doesn't care now, but she kind of does. Like she would be like, oh. What's going on in your guys' love lives? Ooh, nothing. Nothing's going on at the moment. We're both single. I broke up with my ex 2 years ago, and then Renee broke up with her ex 4 years ago. And I haven't been with anyone since. Like I haven't, no swings. No, nothing, like not even kissing. Like I haven't even had any male attention for like 4 years, which has been amazing. Eventually, of course, I'd want a man. I haven't done anything in 2 years except I hooked up with someone, like kiss, that was about it. I think I want to like love myself a bit more before I find a man because I think I'm a little bit struggling with that at the moment. I feel like a completely different person to who I was when I was with my ex to who I am now. Being single is, you grow so much within yourself. Like you just find yourself. You start realizing how much you were doing for the man. Even just the smallest thing, like you would fix your hair for him. Someone said drama, spill the tea. The only drama in our life is some arguments that we have with our stepdad because we're still living with our parents. He's funny with electricity. He's like very old school and we're like not allowed to have the aircon on, and sometimes we just get a little bit cranky. I do want to answer this one. A couple of people have asked, have you felt like quitting social media and going back to your previous jobs? Like have you ever thought about it? That is our fear and that's what drives us. We don't want to do anything other than social media. Just the thought of that is really scary to me. Like honestly, it does give us anxiety. We never want to lose this job. So we do get a little bit scared when, like, you know, we post something and it doesn't get as much engagement as what we used to, because we used to get quite a lot of views when we had our other jobs. Like if you're new here, Jazz was a nurse and I was in bar, like hospitality, and we used to do like TikTok, get ready with me, it's like get ready with me for work, and the views would have been like, the views were so good. And ever since we quit, like it's just, we've kind of just started to go down a little bit, and it's freaky because I really don't want to go back there. It makes sense because I did start with a niche, and I did get quite a few nursing questions which I might cover like on my own later on in the vlog. Yes, but I just want to say thank you for supporting us, because you are supporting our dream, and like we're really grateful. Like you just watching this video, liking, commenting, and even just on our Instagrams, our TikToks, like honestly, like it means like more than you know. Next question, where's the weirdest place you have done it? It's a little bit of a juicy question. Bit of a juicy one. Mine's on the beach. It's not that weird though, eh? It's not that weird. See, I don't do weird stuff. Oh, in the car. Yeah. In the back. Everyone's done that, I think. Drove to a secluded area. Mine's the same. Not the beach though, just the car. I'm not really that crazy. Worst thing you did as a teen? I would say the one thing that popped in my head was we've camped at school, like on the school grounds. We didn't just camp, we got drunk underage. Yeah, we had like a little party on school ground. What? Oh my god. Weirdest place I've done it would be at a school at like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. On the stairs. Out of all the places, why would you choose a school? I can't believe I did that. Okay, that wasn't me. I'm not sure who the fuck that was, but she did that. There's reasons why we chose the school. It's because your ex lived like next to the school, and the school had like this big property. Yeah, you could sneak in. Yeah. And also my ex at the time was a school captain. Not a good look. I think that's the naughtiest thing we've done as kids. And then because we had a really strict mum and she wouldn't let us do anything. Are you looking to buy or rent? See, this question is very interesting because we've been changing our mind quite a lot. We're really grateful to be able to have the opportunity to either have buy or rent. Like we have the option to stay home and save money. Some people don't have that option. True. So we feel like it's silly for us to take the other option when we have this option. We've decided to just stay here a little bit longer to see how we go this year with saving, and then maybe we can buy something cheap, you know, something that we can afford. But knowing us, we could go the other way real easy. You might see us renting, we might even take that decision. Like we don't know what we're doing, to be honest. But don't stress about it. Life's too short. At the end of the day, like life is literally too short to spend your whole life just paying off your mortgage, and then when you die, like, life is too short. And we want to travel as well. And we think if we go rent, it's going to be harder to save up money because our income right now is a bit all over the place. It's not like heaps consistent. Stefan or Damon? Damon all the way. Nah, I love them both. Yeah, so. What does your mum and stepdad think of your social media and content creator work? It's a good question. Mum is so proud of us. Like she thinks it's amazing. She's really proud of us. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. She tells everyone that she sees it's kind of cringe. I'm like, Mum, can you just not? Like, yeah, no, right. So, and then like we'll post a video and she'll jump on it, she'll put it on the big TV, turn it up, and we would get annoyed because we literally edit that video all day and hear it in loudspeaker. But that's just her supporting. Yeah, she'll be watching this too, even though she knows everything about us. Yeah. But her opinion on us quitting our job, yeah, she was proud of us, but she was also that, you know, worried mum, making sure like don't quit, make sure like you leave on good terms, leave on good terms, and you're set up. You don't want to like leave your job and you're not earning any money, like you've still got to earn a living. She's not into really taking risks, so she wouldn't like us if we would just quit our job, which is interesting because she is a Sagittarius as well. But our stepdad, he doesn't really know much about it. He doesn't understand social media. I don't even know how he feels. I don't either. We don't actually. He'd be proud too. We don't really talk to him. But yeah, nah, he would be proud. He just shy and doesn't really say much. Will you start drinking coffee again? Well, we did have a coffee this morning, didn't we? Yes. Nah, but there was another question actually, and it says, how are you going with not having coffee? Raw answer. Which is a good question because we've recently quit coffee for our anxiety. We did it for like 3 or 4 months, maybe more. Oh nah, 3 months. We've done it for quite a while, yeah. About 3 months, I'd say. Fuck, it feels like forever. We didn't quit it in December. It's March. Oh yeah, we haven't really done it for that long. No, we haven't. God, it's only been like 2 months. I thought it was 5 months. No. I found that my heart palpitations stopped a bit. Like I was feeling good. We just have the occasional coffee now, like just as a treat. Coffee did cloud my thoughts a little bit and made me feel a bit nervous and jittery. So we're not getting those coffee headaches anymore and we feel more relaxed not drinking it. Don't you reckon? We've just started to drink coffee as of yesterday and I have this big headache. See? Do you guys ever hug or show affection to each other? I've seen other twins that haven't. Nope, we don't hug. We're not affectionate. We've never actually hugged ever in our life. Not affectionate, but like we still love each other. Yeah, like we even, I struggle to say that. We still love each other. Still love each other. Yeah, wow. What's your love language? Mine would be, mine's like physical touch and gift giving. I even like words of affirmation. What would you guys do if one of you got a partner and the other didn't? Yeah, what would you do if you got a partner first? Would you like fuck off and go to like, nah, I wouldn't. Jazz's priority. The guy comes second. Ow. Yeah. My fucking eyeball. You need a new one of those. But future, if we're talking future, when we already moved out and we've already like, you know, and then you have a guy, we're just gonna live separately but in the same state, surely. I'm scared if you get a partner and you leave me alone. No, you're gonna have a partner first. I already know this. There's no one in my blood. Who got their period first? Jazz did actually. I got my period first and I'm the youngest. It was the first day of year 8 back and it was a sports day. And I was doing sports. I was like, oh, something feels a bit moist. And I was sad about it. I felt like you got the attention and it was like, Jazz got a period. I was like, oh my God, you got your period. And then, no, you made me feel so, I know I did, bad. I was really sobbing. I was so upset when I got my period. It's like, I got angry at you for getting it. What a bitch. That's so mean. I was like, ew, you're turning into like, what the I felt so I was judging you, eh? Yup. I sobbed to mum. And I was like, Mum, why was it a sad thing? I don't know, I just felt disgusting. It's your period. What are your favourite movies? Easy. We can say it together. Oh, I forget actually. Wait, really think about it. Your favourite movie? Guys, we love movies. Favourite movie. Come on. Wait, okay. Ready? Set, go. Top Gun. Number 2. Second favourite would be The Kingsman. Kingsman, yeah, I was gonna say that. I also love Bohemian Rhapsody. That's probably my favourite thing to do is watch movies. Like, I absolutely love movies. What genuinely makes you excited and happy? Movies. Rain, to be honest, when it's raining and storming, that makes me genuinely fucking happy. Like, I could be sad, happy to hear the rain, instantly fucking happy. What features do you feel insecure about? My nose, because it is a boy nose. See? It's fine. I feel insecure sometimes about like the lines that I have here, like in photos. I don't like those, like, because I got chubby cheeks. Sometimes I'm insecure about this side of my face because nothing wrong with it. That side looks, and then there's like that side. My arms, like the back of my arms is all spotty because I've got Polaris. My boobs. Oh my God, yeah. When I get a boyfriend, I'll be like, back to insecure again. What's your type in men? I tend to be a bit attracted to bad boy a little bit. My type in men would be like, what's that word? We have the same Pretty boys. Pretty boys, that's the one. Pretty boys. What do you do to help days when body image is overwhelming? I try to look at the bigger picture. So I tell myself, life is too short to be worrying about your physical appearance. I'm not gonna live forever. This body is just to give me experience of life. Just to remind yourself that people don't like you because of your body and how you look. Your personality means way more than what you look like. Also, like making sure that you're not following anyone that makes you feel worse about yourself. Another thing I do is I go on Pinterest and I look up some quotes, some self-care quotes. It's normal to have these days. Everyone has them. So don't be so hard on yourself when you do have one of one of
and
those
the days are temporary, they're not going to last.
Yeah. Another question is, where do we buy our jewellery from? These are from Lovisa. I literally get most of my jewellery from Lovisa.
It's cheap, but also frankly my dear is really nice jewellery.
Oh,
it's like not too expensive and not too cheap. Like it's really good quality.
And then this one's YCL.
Oh yeah,
YCL
we love
jewels.
YCL.
They got like all the Zodiac stuff.
If you could choose one thing to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh, that's a hard question. See, I love burritos, but I couldn't eat burritos all the time. I get sick of them.
One food.
One food.
Nachos.
Nachos.
I
Because
love nachos.
you can have different nachos. Like you can make it all in different ways.
Yeah.
So quite like it's a bit, yeah. Nachos.
What is your favourite thing to do together? Just in brackets, love from New York City.
Oh,
How cool is that?
I want to go to New York City.
Our favourite thing would be watch movies together. We don't just watch the film, we pause it and we talk about each like scene and what we like about the dialogue and what we don't like.
That's true. It is really, really fun watching
to do it
movies with
together.
you. But I also love traveling. Like I like road trips with Jazz. Going to the beach together. Like that's really fun. Eating food, everything. It's hard. What is something that always sparks an argument between you both? Love you. Oh, we love you too.
Being compared, like comparing each other.
We'll start an argument. What is your dream goal? Like something both of you have to accomplish? Moving out of this house. Buying a house together.
Traveling. Like
Traveling.
going to Scotland is our goal.
We want to go like everywhere but Scotland. There's something about it. Someone said pictures of you as a teenager. We have quite a few. I might insert some photos of us as a teenager. We went through a bit of like anorexia. I wouldn't call it anorexia. Body issues.
Yeah, we would compare each other growing up. So we would, you know, one didn't want to be the fat twin and one didn't, you know.
And we'd work out all the time. Like it's
Really, really bad.
looking back
That's
at
something
it's
I
sad.
regret.
Actually, that is
in
a
my
regret
life.
in my life.
There was a question here. It says, "What do you guys regret?"
And I couldn't think of one, and now that is definitely a regret.
Yeah, I regret.
I regret wasting my energy as a kid
On how I look.
Yeah, not eating and trying to be skinny and over-exercising, comparing ourselves. I can't believe we did that.
Bit sad.
And we're so skinny.
It's really hard to overcome it when you're in that moment.
I know it is.
The joys of being a twin. Most twins do deal with that.
Hi girls, what was your main incentive to stop eating meat / animal products? Love you. Love you too. First of all, we were vegan because we thought it would be healthier for our bodies. After that, we realized, oh, it might not be the healthiest because we're eating a lot of mock meats, and mock meats is like really processed and stuff. But I didn't want to keep eating meat purely because for the animals. I'm driving on the highway and I see a cattle tractor go past and I see cows in there, and I saw a cow crying one time and I literally felt like crying, and I was like, I'm never eating meat again. So that was the main incentive. I would say actually that's what got me out of my eating disorder, is when I followed people on YouTube that were vegan, and I saw that they could eat this variety of food and they remained healthy and just looking their best. And I'm
Fresh.
like, wow, that is the secret, just going vegan.
Yeah,
and that
vegan,
is what
yeah.
got me out of that. Yeah, you're right. The next question is like, are we vegan? I'm not calling ourselves vegan anymore because we do go back to eating fish. We have gone back to eating a bit of dairy, like we do like our cheese.
We have dairy. So we're not vegan, I would say we're
Vegetarian.
pescatarian. Do you both want kids one day?
Yes, definitely, I want
Yes.
kids. But I'm nervous for the giving birth part. I know it's normal for girls to give birth, but honestly petrified. I'm excited for it. Someone asked, do you have a dildo? I actually don't have a dildo. I have a dildo, but I don't use it. It was gifted because our like auntie works in like a shop, little sex shop. So it was gifted. But funny story about that dildo is we got aircon installed and Jazz went to work, wasn't expecting the aircon dude to come here. Anyway, she left the dildo at the back of her bed and the aircon was getting installed right above her bed. And the bloody purple dildo was sitting there so that all the aircon guys saw it, and I didn't know they saw it until they left, went to lunch, and I saw it like clear as day right there.
One of the most embarrassing moments of my
One of
life.
the most embarrassing.
Who's your favourite celebrity?
Emma Chamberlain, because
She's very inspiring. She's doing kind of like the same. She's a YouTuber. I love Emma Chamberlain. And then another favourite celebrity. We can just say it together.
what, the Kid Laroi?
No. We have a favourite celebrity.
Do we?
I thought you would have said him first.
Michael Jackson?
No, he's dead.
Yeah, no. I can't even think of a famous celebrity. Harry Styles?
No.
An actor?
Yes.
Oh, easy.
1, 2, 3.
The Rock.
He's so good, eh?
Fucking love The Rock.
He's so inspiring. Just his confidence.
He's so sweet.
Anyway.
He actually makes me happy. Like I just think of it and I'm happy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
get it. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Same.
Someone said, do you have hobbies? Like painting, dancing, or anything outside of work? We actually don't. And I was just talking to Jazz, like I want to start something. So if you have any like hobby ideas that you think that we'd enjoy, like can you put them down below? Like I could just Google them actually, but you know, what do you recommend that you think we'd enjoy? Because I want to get out of the house more. Like we're always at home.
I'm scared. Like I love dancing.
I'm scared too.
I'm really
dancing
scared.
too,
Like
yeah.
I love dancing, but I don't think I can go to a class and
It's actually fun. Like it brings back childhood, like doing your hobbies. Like I want to do something fun like that.
Like netball was fun.
Yeah, even we did the gym. Like I would say that's a hobby. Like we did a workout class.
Oh yeah, that was
like
a hobby.
That's what a hobby's like. You go and do your little class. What gets you so excited to wake up every morning?
It used to be coffee, not gonna lie.
No, I know, right?
Lately, I haven't been inspired in the morning. I've been waking up going, does the day have to start? I need to change my life a little bit. Like I'm feeling a little stagnant. Just want to lay in bed. Like I'm just not happy lately. I don't know what's in the air. I'm getting my period. That's what it is. But then you're the same, aren't you? Not as bad as you.
So you're excited in the morning, like yeah, let's go.
You do rub off me a little bit lately because your hormones are all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
You kind of have to make something exciting in your days so you do have something to look forward to.
Lately, I've been getting up because I'm anxious and I'm like, oh, I have to do this thing.
Really bad.
But I do love my mornings, like having a hot drink, having breakfast. Normally like the breakfast and the coffee thing wakes me up in the morning.
We recommend making a morning routine. We've been a little bit slack lately, but that makes me excited to get out of bed. I'm like, yes, my morning routine. I can get up, make my matcha, do some yoga, do my journaling, like just little things to look forward to.
Just looking forward to your little morning routine that you just give to yourself and not anything else.
Just made a matcha.
What Hogwarts house are you both in? Because we did actually do the quiz online, because this is like the little quiz that you can do to find out what Hogwarts house you're in. Renee's giving Slytherin right now, but we're not Slytherin. We're Ravenclaw. I don't really know anything about Ravenclaw, but they're smart. So Hufflepuff are really nice. Ravenclaw's really like intelligent. We're intelligent. Gryffindor's really brave and have courage. And Slytherin's really like will take risks. Walk down the dark alley kind of vibe. You're naughty. Naughty. Favorite season would have to be winter. Yeah, winter. But I love summer because of the rain and the storms. I actually just love a new season. Like just transitioning into a new season is the best feeling ever. We're going to cover a question that we actually struggle to answer, but we're going to do our best. But the question says, I don't know if you guys can talk about eating disorders and stuff, but can you? I do struggle with it because I'm trying to think of what actually helped me get out of my eating disorder as a kid. The thing that annoyed me, like with an eating disorder, it's like you can say stuff and be like, you know, life's too short to worry about your body and stuff. But then you go eat a meal. This was me with my eating disorder. I'd eat a meal and I would still be hungry after it. And then I'd feel guilty to go get seconds. That was me back then. Because with an eating disorder, you've kind of like starved yourself for such a long time. So you're like, and you're always thinking of food. Always thinking of food. Like,
takes over your life.
I don't do that anymore. I don't think about my food, but I'm still aware. I kind of listen to how I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling hungry, I'll eat. If I'm not feeling hungry,
don't eat.
I won't eat. If I'm feeling peckish, I'll have a snack.
Yeah.
So I think listening to your body instead of going, it's breakfast, we eat, it's snack time, we eat. If you're not hungry, it's okay. Like if you're hungry, it's okay to eat. Like you've obviously starved yourself, you've got an eating disorder, to fix it. If you're hungry, go make yourself food. See, another thing is like eating disorders, you know, you're at school and the teachers offer chocolate. You would be like, oh no, I can't have the chocolate because if I have the chocolate, then
that's 50.
I'm gonna feel guilty to have my afternoon snack. Like, you know, it's just like a really toxic thing and I'm trying my best. Do you have any tips?
Going vegan.
Going vegan was really
that's what got me out, to be honest.
Helped me as well. Also watching influencers, like watching influencers that do intuitive eating, like just watching people eat actually helps as well.
Yeah.
Eating disorders are tough.
And don't be scared to talk about it with people. Like it's really important to voice how you're feeling. Open up. Sometimes seeking out a professional is what you need. And there is people out there to help with this exact issue. Because it is an illness. It's literally a disease in your brain. Like it's a chemical imbalance. Next question is how to deal with anxiety. There's actually a lot of questions in regards to this topic. Yeah, we'll cover anxiety. Another hard question. I feel like we're pretty good with anxiety because we've had it for a while. I think most of my anxiety comes from me overthinking something. Yeah, we'll catch ourselves staring at a wall and it's been 30 minutes because it feels like there's so many people yelling at you at once, but it's like your brain talking in your brain. I think it is a little bit of ADHD as well. Guys, this is self-diagnosed, okay? Ways to deal with anxiety. We should be really good at this.
I know. Well, maybe because we haven't dealt with it.
Okay. The best way I deal with anxiety, maybe see like what quitting coffee does because I feel like that helped me. Quit coffee. Talk to someone. I voice my anxiety.
I have another tip for you.
Get out of your comfort zone a lot. Like try and get out of your comfort zone at least once a day even. So like Jazz and I always spend time indoors and that's not really good for anxiety. Like we need to get outside, like even just going to the grocery store. It's such a small thing, but you know what you're doing? You're making your comfort zone bigger.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. Our comfort zone is quite small and you can keep making that bigger.
Yeah.
Making sure that you're focusing on yourself, you're getting enough sleep, you're doing some exercise in your day because that can really
make you happier, and that can really fix your anxiety, right?
Yeah.
Like, change up your routine, your daily routine. Like, go for walks into nature, go outside more, go to the beach. Do at least one thing a day that makes you happy, like something you enjoy. Try to notice your thoughts, because you need to remember that your thoughts aren't you. You might get a thought that pops into your head that says like, you're not good enough, you just did something really cringe. Notice that thought and be like, change it and say the opposite. Like, oh no, you're just doing your best. Like, that's the best that you could have done. You done well, I'm proud of you. Boom.
It's good, I like that.
You already feel a little bit better. Like, you need to keep doing that. What is something you really want to buy? Okay. I actually really want to buy a treadmill. 12,330. 12,330. Because we're not really into the gym, and we follow Lauren Giraldo, and she's just all the 12,330. If you haven't heard of it, it's an incline of 12, a speed of 3 for 30 minutes. I also want to buy a hairdryer, but those hairdryers that are attached to like this big stand and they just like go over your hair. The proper hairdresser ones. Yeah. Who is your favourite person on TikTok? I have a couple. I don't have like one big favourite. Kat Clark, Letitia Clark, which is like the Clark family basically.
Clark,
Deja, yeah, Jonathan. Sophie Dofa. So
yeah, she's such a vibe.
We also love Adele Marie. We follow her on all her socials as well. I love how consistent Adele is. So consistent. Her voice is so calming to listen to. Someone said, what did you study at uni? I studied a diploma of health science, and I did it for 1 year, and I was going to use that to get into dietetics because I wanted to be a dietitian in a hospital, or even like I wanted to make my own business. I wanted to do health. So I was into like health science, like into food. I was a big foodie.
Yeah.
But that changed ever since I started a YouTube channel with someone else, and then it was you. What did you do at uni? I did 3 years of nursing, Bachelor of Nursing. I do have questions about nursing. I'm just trying to find one. Jazz, what made you want to be a nurse? Any advice for a stressed nursing student at uni? Well, I wanted to be a nurse because there's probably so many people in the same boat. They're finishing school and they have no idea what they want to do. The school puts so much pressure on us to like figure out what you're going to do in such a short amount of time. Like, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? You need to pick a career. You've got this list. Pick one. What are you interested in? It's so sad. You're so young to finishing school so young. You're supposed to know what you want to bloody do. What you want to do in the rest of your life. Like, don't stress about it. You've got your whole life ahead of you. I actually wanted to do nursing because I really liked knowing everything I can about the body. Like, if Ben has some issue with some health issue, I want to be able to help him. If you've got something, I just want to be able to let him know. So that's what inspired me to go into medical. And then the body just fascinated me. I was so curious about how diseases are, like, you know, all that stuff. When I started doing nursing, I'm like, oh, this is not for me. Like, I was on placement. If you're a nursing student, you would know placement is just not it. Like, there are some cranky nurses on the ward. There's also some amazing nurses. But yeah, all the ward placements I did, I was like, this job is not for me. Like, I still love the medical system, but fuck. And then I got really lucky, and one of my placements, I was offered to go into theatre for the day. And I was like, yep, this is for me. If you don't like ward nursing, theatre nursing is probably for you. If you're a stressed nursing student, just know that you're not alone. There are so many people going through the same thing, and don't be stressed about it. Like, whatever happens is meant to be. Like, that always helps me. Like, I was so stressed about getting a job when I graduated. Like, it was actually really hard as a nursing student to get a job. Like, I did 4 interviews and I didn't get any of them, and I was so upset. I'm like, why universe? Like, what? And then I'm so happy that I didn't get any of them because I got my dream job, like the dream hospital. So like, everything happens for a reason. Favorite toy? Favorite toy? The long one. Does Georgia have any baby name ideas? Yep, Georgia's already picked a name, but she's going to share it when the baby is born. We're going to finish this Q&A here. We're sorry if we didn't answer your question, but anyone that has put a question in the question box, thank you so much. Like, it means so much to us. We wouldn't be doing what we love if it wasn't for you guys, so we always remember that. Any opportunity that we get is because of you guys, so thank you so much. If you did like this video and you want to see more like Q&A videos or sit down chats, please press the like button. We leave our Instagram handles in the description box, and we'll be putting Q&As like on there, like if you want to ask us a question in the next Q&A, basically. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in our next YouTube video. Bye. The fuck was that? Bye. Oh.